Well, considering that violin amps basically are not a thing, if you're going to run through an amp, it's going to have to be some kind of other instrument amp. So guitar, bass, keyboard, a furfur. The first thing to be aware of is that there are a bunch of different kinds of guitar amps because they all sound different. So you're gonna have to find one that sounds the way you want it to sound. I mean, it really kind of depends on what you want your violin to sound like. If you want it to sound like a violin, you want it kind of that warm, round, clean, acoustic type sound, maybe an acoustic guitar amp is gonna be your best bet. We really like the amps in the Fishman Loudbox series. They have several different sizes. They've got different features in each one, but they kind of have the same general idea. In fact, the Fishman is what we use for all of our in-shop demos and stuff. Here's what it sounds like. If you're going to use an electric guitar amp, first you have to make sure that you don't have an impedance mismatch. These are high impedance instruments. Electric guitar amps aren't always expecting that. You might need a preamp in between the two. And then you're going to want to make sure that you've got the gain adjusted in such a way that you don't have a super dirty or distorted tone if you don't want one. This is going to be a Lone Star Boogie right here. Keep in mind that bass guitars are more full-range instruments than you generally think they are, and a lot of violinists have good luck with bass guitar amps. Just remember that every bass guitar amp sounds different. The other thing to think about is a furfur, or a full-range flat response speaker. These work great too. You just want to make sure that the input impedance on this speaker is going to be high enough to deal with your instrument if you don't run through a preamp first.